అజయ్ ఇది అని చెప్పి రిమోట్ ఉందా దీనికి రిమోట్
కింద ఆన్
ఇంతేనా
కనెక్ట్ చేసిన తర్వాత
Okay, so in the last class we completed invoice, correct? That's an account payable invoice. And then after that we did a create accounting also, correct? Today we'll talk about payment and then create accounting and then transfer to zero. There are some more points also we missed to explain in P2P that we'll cover today. So these three we'll see now. Okay. So take first invoice number here. Yesterday we created. Any username, please? Your username. Anyone is fine. You are using, right? Vamsi need లేదా ఎవరు వాడుతున్నారు మరి ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తున్నారు కదా రోజు ఒక యూజర్నేమ్ ఏంటి శిరీష తెలుసు అది పాస్వర్డ్ వర్ష శిరీషలు ముగ్గురు ఉన్నారు కదా క్లాస్లో ఇద్దరేనా వర్ష వర్షన్ యూజర్ నేమ్ కరెక్టేనా VRSIOనా ఎవరన్నా బిందు టాపిక్ In the last class, we talked about here somewhere F11. We can just, I'm taking one example, okay? We output, and this is the number. This is the invoice number. You take down this invoice and you have to make a payment for this. So for that, you can go to like, you can do it in invoice workbench or else there is a payment it is. So right now it is invoices entry and then invoices. Then someone did some personalizations here. That's why it is giving here an error population group and all. You can just go to, there is a personalization here, help diagnostics, custom code and personalize. So they did wrongly all this. I'm just deleting, or you can disable also. Save. Now reopen, you will not face that particular issue. See, there is no issue like that. If you face any issues form related, someone could have done the form alterations here, form personalizations, we can say. So the navigation here is help diagnostics, custom code, and other one is personalize. And you can disable better, okay? Instead of deleting, otherwise they will lose their work, right? So now query with this invoice number. And go to actions here. And before making a payment, it must be validated here. So it is saying here, needs revalidation. Okay, something went on hold here and your system kept on hold. And yesterday we created one manual invoice also, right? Do you remember that? Number I forgot actually. Some 1122, I forgot. Okay, we'll just get from AP invoices table. Your invoice number. These are all okay. Manual invoice we created. I think this is the invoice, correct? Yesterday. Just check whether it is validated or not. So right now it is never validated. You can go to lines here. Okay, someone is not given properly. Invoice amount is 2000. You can just add up. I'm continuing with this. Go to distributions. Your account, inventory account. The payables. Account payable. And then go to distribution. You have to make sure here both must be equal. And there is a trading partner. Some other name is there. We may face some issues, but let's see. Okay. It is asking PO line details, and it is not having details over here. So anyway, what I will do, I'll just create a manual invoice. Better instead of searching. Okay. quickly, I am not explaining guys, just creating invoice. Yeah, you know the whole reason for this, the invoice amount does not equal to header amount is different right here. So invoice amount, just let me copy here. So total of invoice lines does not equal to invoice amount. So that means we have to add up here. There is a tax amount here additionally. So this 375 taxation already added here. One is here state tax and country tax, and then one more is city tax. These three tax already created, added already. So that we have to make sure it must be equal here. Now what we can do? Here is the place we have to add here. So 5375. Now go to general, save. Then after that, right now it is saying needs revalidation, but we have to validate again. There is a checkbox here to validate. Click on OK. Now you will get a message saying that here validated. Okay. Better we'll save. Okay. Otherwise, we may waste time. The invoice number here is this one. Invoice. Then we need to do accounting here. To do accounting, yesterday we have seen one method, right? One is create accounting final, but there is another option also there, that is one program is there here. This is a second method of validating an invoice. Let's check. This is the program name. The program name is here invoice validation. We can do in two ways. One way is that workbench. Okay, and this is the second method through programmatically we can do. Click on OK. And operating unit name, vision operations option. So you would like to do newly created invoice or all the matching lines. Let's just go with all. Let's see. Okay. But supplier name is advantage. Yes. And invoice number is the invoice number. That's it. Click on submit. Another request now. There may be some other dependencies, I'm not sure, but usually this is the second method of doing a invoice validation. Accounting or validation, we can say in this case. Accounting, after this we can prefer. Just check what is the message it is giving. So invoice validation report, no holds are placed or released. So already it is validated. Still we are submitting the same. Okay, that's why it is not giving any error report. Now accounted, how we can do is actions. There is a create accounting and final. Click on OK. You will get immediately a message saying that accounting has been successfully created. Like this. Accounting has been successfully created for this invoice number. So transaction is invoice number here. Now this is where actually we stopped yesterday. Now today the next step will be here is payment. Payment we have to do here. Okay. So payment we can do into action. This is called as a workbench. Action workbench it is. The invoice workbench. Now invoice workbench, what we are doing, we are just checking the checkbox here, that is pay in full. So we are making a full payment here. Click on OK. It is giving an error saying that it's caution, it's not error. Take all available discounts on these invoices. Click on OK. Now we have various methods of payments here. One is quick payment method. So we can expect a refund here. So right now I'm taking here, that is manual or quick. We can go with that. There is a bank account we have to take here. Disbursement account. Disbursement bank account. Just check it's there here. Yeah, other accounts having some issues. Okay, so I'm selecting here disbursement account. It is. Click on this. And payment method here is we are making a payment through check here, bank check. Click on this. And payment document number, it has to generate automatically. See, 83 is the number. And then that's it. You click on save. The moment you click on save, it will pick up the invoice number from the invoice workbench it is. So right now there is no invoice number, there is no invoice date, there is no amount, correct? So once we click on save, it will pick automatically. So it has picked up here. Okay. So there are two tables in this. One is checks all here. This is AP checks, and then this is the AP invoice payments. You can go here, AP invoice payments. Now, the point here is, the question is here, link between AP invoice and check. So AP invoice number is stored into a table, that is AP invoices all. And we are talking about here check number. Check number is stored into which table here? The check number is document number only. It is. Just go here. Check number. So this is a document number is a check number. The table is AP checks all. Okay. And intermediary invoice number is stored into other table, that is AP invoice payments all. So directly there is no straight link between AP invoices all and AP checks all. As an intermediary, another table, that is AP invoice payments all. So these three tables we have to combine. Okay. So the join between these two is check ID, and the join between these two is invoice ID. That's it. Very easy to derive. So let's combine AIA and the rest of the tables. AP invoice and AP checks all. Tell me the join. Three tables means two joins minimum required. Minimum it is. First join between these two I told you already. AIA dot primary key. Check ID. And invoice number These are all the column name. So we wanted the invoice number is this is the invoice number. Not coming. The format is okay. Sorry, wrong join. So this is how we can take. Okay, check number is what it is, 18, right? And why it is giving other numbers is if you check with the arg ID, column ambiguously defined means your column is available in both the tables here. So take ACA 204 only. Okay, maybe vendor ID is different here, or date, check date. This is a date we can take. Correct. This is the recent record it is. Check number is 83. Your record. Format is just to see a proper alignment. So this is how you can prepare a link between invoice and check. Now you can go here. Now here also we have to do create accounting. Create accounting you can do in the same fashion like earlier how you did. Go to actions here and there is a checkbox here, create accounting, and one more here is draft final post. Which one we have selected earlier? Final we can take. Accounting has been successfully created for this transaction like earlier only. How to know the table behind this? You can go to view. You can go to accounting, sorry, somewhere here. This is the one. So this view is different. Tools and view accounting. And then you can see the accounting entries also here. These are all the accounting, cash clearance account and discount and liability and all. Now how to find out the tables behind this? As it is a OA framework page, how to identify? We can go to about this page. And then there is a business component reference details. And you have to choose any one of the VO. VO means here in OA framework terminology, it is a view object. View object will have a query. I'm selecting here this one. Just double click on this, copy, go to Toad here, put in your local Toad, Shift Control F, and you can come to know all the tables behind this. These are all the 4 tables important. XLA stands for here subledger accounting. This is a separate module it is, but integrate with the payables and receivables. These are all the tables. Okay. Now the next one is last one is here is transfer to GL. This is the last step in your P2P cycle. Transfer to GL. As of now in AP we did only 2 things. One is invoice, AP invoice, other one is payment and create accounting. The last step is we are transferring invoice information and payment information to the GL. So how to do that here is there is a program. This transfer journal entries to GL it is. This is the program name. Take this. You must remember this program name. Submit. Select a value for ledger parameter. Why it is not showing? Okay. Operations. End date. You can give this date. And posting later we'll see. Right now we are not posting. Only it has two values. One is yes or no. That's it. So we are not posting here. Click on OK. Submit. Another request. No. It will launch one program. Program name is Journal Import. Journal Import. This is a program name. Check this. It's all together. We can go to journal, general lecture. It is the place we have to inquire. So there is option here, inquiry, and then journal. Just to verify whether we successfully received or not. Usually we need to give a batch name here. Okay. Let's say I'm taking this batch. Then click on find. You can see like this. And this is an unposted right now. So we have to make it post. For posting, what we can do, there is a journals here and the other one is post. Click on this. Your batch name, find. Check the checkbox here. Only one entry. It is together. It is right now. And status is here. Unposted. Check the checkbox. Post it. That's it. I can verify that program postable status or posting status. You may get warning also if any secondary ledger related issue. Let's see that. That's warning. So why it went on warning is we have to check view log here. Just check. This is a log information. Directly I can go to secondary ledger. That is better. This is the error. The error is here. Unopened secondary ledger period. Error it is. To open a secondary ledger in the office, like functional people will be there to open all this, but if you wanted to open here, you can go to general ledger here. In this, there is a setup, open, close. Click on find. Your current month must be open here. Open period, the June, open 2022. If record is not there, then we have to add it here. So this month must be open here. Open. Are you sure you want to open? Yes. Now you will not face that issue. Let's see if it's success. If it is completed normal, then you will not face that particular issue. Yeah, it's completed normal. Okay. So shall we do again? Invoice onwards. Okay. 3 steps we will perform again, just because that went on error, right? Warning. Go to payables, or else shall we do from purchasing onwards, all the entire cycle quickly? Okay, just we'll go requisition onwards. Huh? You are getting whole P2P. Yeah. So after doing invoice as well as after doing payment also we have to do. This step will repeat 2 times. So all the steps again we'll do, all 4 classes. Okay, quickly we can do. It will not take that much time, hardly 2-3 minutes. Right, is it went down for less amount only, right? I'll create another requisition. Okay, navigation to create receipt. Receiving receipts. Everyone. Okay. Then invoice number here. This is invoice number. This is invoice number. Take this invoice number. Go to payables. Invoices. Instead of inquiry just for verification, but better go with the invoices. And then invoice number. If any space or something. Okay, never validated. Go to actions here, validate. If you get needs revalidation, you have to adjust the it's validated. And then next is create accounting. So how to do a create accounting? Go to actions and then create accounting, final mode. Accounting has been successfully, but there are two accounts you have to remember here. That's account names are here. We'll call it as an accounting entries. Say accrual account. Just name is enough. Accrual account. Other one is liability account. Liability account is a CR credit, and accrual account is a debit account. It is debit and credit entries we have to remember. Tell me what is a credit account? Credit and debit. Debit account is name is enough, and this one is liability account. Okay, and these three steps are pending now. One is payment. You can go to take this. We already copied it since. Okay. We could have done over there only. Actions. Painful. Account. Disbursement account. Instead of electronic, we have to take a method that is check payment document number, then save. It's just a caution, it's not error. Caution, warning. These are all the messages are there. What is the next step here? After making a payment, the next is create accounting. Create accounting you can do in actions and see directly here we can do final post. But I wanted to show you manually. That's why I'm selecting the second option here. Then the next last step here is transfer to GL. So the whole P2P we covered within 5 minutes. Go to view requests. Transfer general entries to GL. In operations. Your end date we have to give. One query we have to fire here that will cover AP to SLA, then other one is SLA to GL. That is called as a drill down query, AP, SLA, GL link query. It's already inbuilt, you can take that. AP tables, XLA table, GL tables, all we have to combine. You take this query. See, these tables, nothing new. You already seen here. AP invoice all, invoice payment, checks. These are all for invoice as well as payment. And these are all subledger related tables, correct? We copied, right? In the about this page, business components, correct? And these are all the GL tables. So all clubbed here. This is the join condition here. Source ID into one. If you want to combine with invoice ID is equal to source ID into one it is. Source ID into one is a column name here. Let's select this. Or instead of this, I'll take another query. And this is better. Same query, you can reuse it. First, let's post it. Then after that, we'll fire that query. Okay. Go to general ledger. First is we have to inquiry, and another one is journal. Source. If you don't know the batch name, source name you can give, and then period year, month and year, June 22. Okay, because I'm not using batch name. There are so many records here. I think this is the one, correct? These are all errors. See, we got errors. Table name, if you wanted to find out here, GLJE batches, and then GLJE headers. Okay, and one more is GLJE lines, and GL balance is also there. Go to journals, post your period name, June 22. Fine. So these are all postable. Okay. What I will do, I'll take a batch name better. This is the batch name. Okay, batch name I'm taking. If you take old batches, it is giving some error. Okay. See, it is postable. If you try with other dates or other records, so it is giving here, there is error here, showing unopened second ledger, but we opened already. Unopened second ledger period is opened. That's why it is not giving error for our particular record. See, it is an unposted here, and it's a postable. Click on post. So this is the final step it is in P2P. Once it is posted, you can see a status of this program as a posted. Completed normal. Again, verify. Go to inquiry because it's already done, right? Posted. So this is the ending step in P2P cycle. Okay. So now let's fire the query. Give invoice ID or invoice number. These are all anyway, it's as it is, it will not change. Invoice ID I'll give. This is the invoice number. Take this invoice ID and you can hard code it. Okay. So it is giving invoice number, invoice date, and all the accounting entries, GL, the end-to-end information. So in this, the major join you have to remember is I'll just highlight with the color. Okay. So this query is called as an AP to SLA, subledger accounting to GL it is. It is covering 3 modules. AP module tables are here. You can see AP invoices all, correct? AP invoice all, AP checks are also we can add up here. And the SLA tables are here is, okay. SLA tables are here is all these 4. XLA transaction entities, events, headers, lines, everything. And GL tables all, I just before shown you all the GL tables. Okay. Overall 3 modules query it is, but in this majorly you need to remember, I'll just highlight. This is the major one here. Invoice ID from AP invoice all is equivalent to source ID into 1. We have to remember all these joins. XTE means XLA transaction entities. If we go to from class here, this is on XLA transaction entities. The column name exactly what it is, source ID int 1 it is. Okay. And there is a GLSL link ID, GLSL link ID. Just check somewhere. Yeah, these 2 also important. GIR means GL import references. GL import references is another table here. This one. These are all you don't need to build. Okay, it's already ready-made query. Only thing is you need to remember the important tables, important joins. Okay, that's it. That's about the drill down query. So our P2P cycle is completed. In the next class, what we will do, we'll discuss about some other flows. So we have 5 more flows pending. One is O2C, ISO, drop shipment, RMA, and then projects. 6 flows are there. Okay. So if you have any queries, let me know. No doubts, right? Just finish today at any cost, and I already given some FAQs also in the group, right? Go through that. If you have any queries, let me know. If you don't know answer also, let me know. Fine.